My name is Chris. Together with my girlfriend Inga, I'm about to spend the next 41 days traveling the United States in just our truck. We don't have a trailer or even a tent to sleep in. We fitted the truck bed with a memory foam mattress. The bed of the truck is 6.2 feet long, enough to lay down comfortably and have the back closed completely. This offers better safety against predators, intruders, and the weather than a tent, but offers the same or similar flexibility with where we can stay each night versus if we had an RV in tow. Without an RV, we can save money by paying the tent camping prices at most campgrounds. And many states also have free camping, which is otherwise known as dispersed camping. The point of our trip is to visit the cities that we potentially want to live in, then decide afterwards where we want to move. To start our trip, we first have to get out of Portland, Oregon, and drive 4.5 hours east to our first campsite near Grande, Oregon. What's going on, everybody? First day of the road trip, and right now we're on our way to Grande, or near Grande, Oregon is where we're going. There's some dispersed camping out there that we're hoping to get a spot in to stay overnight, and then tomorrow we're moving on to Idaho. So we're about halfway there right now. We're a little bit outside of the Dalles, a little bit west of the Dalles, headed east on I-84. So we're gonna hit Pendleton first, and then Grande will be shortly after, and we're looking for Spring Creek Campground. We'll see you when we get there, guys. Still at the rest stop here, but it's the view of the gorge. You can kind of see, you can see 84 there. It's pretty noisy. And then the water's on the other side of the highway. And I'm just taking a little walk along this trail here that goes back there. The Spring Creek Campground is just a short drive off of I-84. It's about 2 miles off the main highway on some dirt roads that are pretty easy to navigate. Even in a car, you'd probably be okay. Just be smart and avoid the bigger holes once you see them. The campground itself, though, is mostly a hunting campground from what we gathered. There were animal remains, fur, bones, blood. If you're somebody whose stomach is not going to handle that, you may want to move on to a different dispersed camping spot. The good news is we did research the Grande, Oregon area for dispersed camping and camping in general, and there was quite a bit of camping out there. Made it to Spring Creek Campground. So that's where we're gonna post up for the night here, Spring Creek. There's only 4 spots here. Nobody's in any of the spots. It's just me and Inga here at the moment. So we have the entire little campground to ourselves. There's a small little vault toilet over there, which is a nice little bonus, to be honest. And we're just staying here overnight. Tomorrow we're heading into Boise, and then we're going to a different campground in Idaho. And then from there, we're going to Salt Lake. So we got a lot of miles ahead of us, but for now, we're gonna chill, we're gonna eat, fix some dinner. All right, guys, let's take a look at our living quarters for the next month or so here. Aside from the random hotel that we might stay at in certain cities, but that's it, the back of the truck. But it's gonna be nice and warm and dry in there. And we have everything we need to cook. We got food, we got water, we got all that stuff. So night one, it's only 4:30 p.m. here. We haven't even cooked dinner yet or anything like that. But we're going to pretty soon and get a fire going. The fire restrictions are that you can only have fires in the fire rings. So if you're in a dispersed camping spot with like a makeshift fire pit, not allowed. Not allowed. Collecting and processing firewood is going to be something that we're doing a lot over the next 40 days. Inga, who's usually a pretty strong wood chopper and processor, is struggling today. Could be that she's hungry or dehydrated. Eventually she makes a mistake that nearly costs her the trip before it even starts. At that point, I had to pull the plug.
Damn it!
Alright, you need help?
No, I'm just super shaky. Stop, bee. Stupid bee. The rope.
Sun's starting to set here in the Wallowa-Whitman National Forest in Oregon as we head east towards the east coast as our final destination. Tomorrow we're only headed to Idaho, so we're not going too far. We'll be camping in another spot. Tonight we're doing some free camping. This is a campground in the Wallowa-Whitman National Forest, but doesn't actually cost anything, and we can still have a fire because we have the fire ring guy over there, so that's nice. Got the truck all set up. Bed and stuff is in the truck. This is home for the night. We'll see you guys in the morning. On most nights that we're camping, I spend the evenings by the fire, usually while Inga is inside the truck watching the show. I'll leave the window open with the speaker going, and that way I can hear the show, but out here in Oregon, where I'm comfortable, fire burns easy. Later on in the trip, however, I'll find out that that's not always the case. And even simple things like finding and processing firewood, let alone getting it to burn, becomes a tedious task.